brothers and sisters, Tori Day was. I talked about Sister Kemi BADENOCH, right? And what she said concerning Nigeria, the political statement that she made. You know, she actually granted a lot of interviews and she made a lot of incriminating statements, okay? She said a lot of things from one time to another. She was always saying what she wanted to say. In one of her interviews, she narrated how her brother was robbed in Nigeria and how terrible Nigerian police were, and how her brother was robbed of his shoe and wristwatch, you know, by a police officer or by police officers, this and that, and how Nigeria is a poor country, and you know, yeah. One Nigerian, Mr. James, actually decided to respond. Mr. James said, okay, no problem. Mr. James went. Brothers and sisters, please, I would love you to watch this.
Walking down the streets, feeling the breeze, in the sunshine state where dreams come with ease. Palm trees swaying with the ocean in view. This is the place where I always feel brand new. Sipping on a smoothie, chilling by the shore. Got my shades on, feeling like I can't be ignored. Sun-kissed skin, feeling so alive in the soft rap game. I strive to thrive. Waves crashing on the sand as I ride the vibe. Soft rap flowing, let the...
Like, Mr. James went and bought the shoe and the wristwatch and delivered to Kemi to give to the brother so that case will close. Please, can you watch this? When you come back, we will talk, because a lot of people are talking about this, including media pundits, the journalists. They are talking about this.
Experience with the police in Nigeria was very negative, and coming to the UK, my first experience with the police was very positive. Yeah, the police in Nigeria rob us. So when people say, oh, I have this bad experience with the police because I'm black and they're white, I was like, what the hell? You know, I remember the police stole my daughter's shoes and his watch. Shoes? Yeah, his shoes and his watch. It's a very poor country, so you know, people do all sorts of things, and...
Thank you so much. Alright, so what's your name?
You see, Nigerians have woken up, and I love that. We are no longer in the era where Nigerians tolerate anything. We are no longer in the era of garbage in, garbage out. This is a time of response. This is a time of accountability and a time of defense. This man sent a message. Like, there is humor in what he did. However, it is a lesson. Yes. Because we know of your intentions. Sister Kemi went and made a political statement. Because there is no between what you went there to say and your political ambition. You are not running a political position in Nigeria. So why bring Nigeria to your issues in UK? There is no need for that. And so many people are responding. And I love this. You see, it is high time we Nigerians started defending our motherland. We will no longer allow people to denigrate Nigeria the way they do. Gone are those days when people will mount the podium and speak trash about Nigeria and people will clap. People are no longer going to clap for you. We are done listening to people destroy the image of Nigeria for their selfish political reasons. We are done listening to politicians who think because they are politicians, they will come and start talking trash about Nigeria. Or because of their pockets, what they will gain. Yes, when politicians misbehave, drag them. If dragging politicians will make them sit up, drag them. But leave our dear nation alone. Do not drag Nigeria into your wassails and into your problems. Sister Kemi said a lot of things. And I hope she will take them back. You can't stand against your nation. No matter what, if you like, marry an Oyibo man. You are a Nigerian. Your children will still identify as half Oyibo, half Nigerian.
In the United Kingdom, where a Nigerian man has responded to the country's conservative leader, Kemi Badenoch's allegations that some officers of the Nigerian police force stole her brother's watch and shoes. Badenoch made the allegations during an interview with a free press. Well, in response, the Nigerian man, James Akinwande, posted a video where he was seen buying a new pair of shoes and a watch to replace the ones allegedly stolen from Badenoch's brother. Let's take a look at the video before we come back for a discussion. On behalf of, I wanted to read that last clip that he wrote. On behalf of all aggrieved Nigerians, he has now finally returned the shoes, and he hopes that he fits. Rufai.
Yes, Kemi.
Yes. Yeah, there it is. He says, on behalf of every proud Nigerian who felt genuinely hurt by those unfounded, disparaging remarks about the Nigerian police, we buy back the stolen shoes and watch.
Yes.
I hope it fits.
No, that's good. Kemi,
yes.
We've returned it now,
yes,
so you can't say anything again. But I know this was just very cheeky.
It was so cheeky.
It was so cheeky. But I think the most important thing is, see, a lot of people, and I think there's a sense of Nigerians have been hurt a lot. They are very anti-establishment now, and they get very touchy. So when you condemn the government and you put nuance and perspective to it, they say, oh, you shouldn't. The thing with Kemi, we are not saying that what Kemi is talking about is not happening. A lot of people, you see, trying to make a nuanced analysis in Nigeria is very difficult because people only hear one thing. How did I know? Go to a newspaper shop. You see, people just pick the headline. There used to be some people in Ibadan then, Baba Kasagba, and they run with that headline. What we are saying is, Kemi here in this regard is playing a game. Because there's no nation in the world that does not have those things. The UK too has theirs. They have their problems with the Metropolitan Police that will see people, institutional, crisis where a police officer was raping a woman. But she now deliberately focusing on that game, denigrating Nigeria deliberately to be able to make Britain look at the moral beacon of... That's what I have a problem with. Right. And that's why when you see that she was asked a question on the Metropolitan Police, she was not even asked about Nigerian police before she answered and said, so it's the game. So, but now, in the cheeky mood of comedy, we have returned the shoes and everything. I'm sure Kemi is not probably going to take the shoe.
No, I mean,
it's just cheeky.
It was the ball. One second, quickly on the second.
It's a big statement. Yes. It won't take away the experience she had because you can buy the shoes or replace the shoes.
Yes.
But what her brother felt in the hands of the Nigerian police cannot be eroded. But absolutely what you said, Rufai. I think it's just the fact that the intention, the motive is not because she loves Nigeria. Is trying to. People keep saying, "Oh, she's telling Nigerian leaders what the problem." No, she's not. She doesn't care about that. Yeah. She's pursuing her personal political, goals.
Yeah, I thought it was quite cheeky. I laughed so much. Yeah.
What Mr. James Akinwande is pushing across is that, look, Nigerians considered Mrs. Badenoch bad enough. So he said, look, you've been bad enough. So your cry is about a shoe and wristwatch. Take it back to your brother.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know whether, the brother will still be able to make use of those things. That's number one. Number two is the talent of Nigerians for comedy. We try to make a joke out of everything. Even if there is a tanker, falling off and people dying, you go and check social media, Nigerians will create some funny video out of it. Our optimism, the capacity to look at the funny side of life is unmatchable. And in the case of Akinwande, we're a perfect case of becoming something by maybe osmosis or association. The report says he's a friend of Kenny Black. He's also a friend of AY Makun. But he's a legal representative. He's an artist manager. So he's almost also becoming a comedian.
Yeah.
When he's not doing legal matters again, he already has found a new vocation.
Yeah.
And his entry point is Kemi Badenoch.
All right.
Badenoch.
Did you say Badenoch? Badenoch.
I am so glad that recently a lot of journalists are coming to understand the impacts they make when they speak about Nigeria. A lot of journalists or media pundits are now realizing the harm they can do and the good they can do if they do some things. People are coming to realize the importance of portraying Nigeria in a positive limelight. It is no longer the era of, hey, let us say it. We need to say it because we are damaging our nation. It is time to stand for this country. You all heard Rufai, you heard Ojinika, you heard the media pundits as they are talking. I love their analysis and they are absolutely correct. We are not saying what Kemi claimed does not happen, but our question is, under what pretense are you saying it? What's your mission exactly? What's your intention? Trying to use Nigeria to catapult yourself out there will no longer work. If you are not ready to project Nigerians' image to the world, please go and sit down. We must defend our nation. We must uphold its honor and its glory. Dear Nigerians, how patriotic are you? In your little actions, you can stand for Nigeria. Are you in a gathering where people are speaking negative about Nigeria? Shut them. You can diplomatically bring back the good image of Nigeria. There was something that happened last year during there was something good that happened. I think it was in one of the African nations where people were talking about Nigeria. And this Nigerian guy started explaining to them certain things about Nigeria. And I was shocked. These guys were listening to this young man. And at the end of the day, they all started speaking positive about Nigeria. How patriotic are you? Are you the type that will close your mouth, seal your mouth when they are disgracing your nation? Speak for Nigeria.
Walking down the streets, feeling the breeze. In the sunshine state where dreams come with ease. Palm trees swaying with the ocean in view. This is the place where I always feel brand new. Sipping on a smoothie, chilling by the shore. Got my shades on, feeling like I can't be ignored. Sun-kissed skin, feeling so alive in the soft rap game. I strive to thrive. Waves crashing on the sand as I ride the vibe. Soft rap flowing, let the rhythm collide. I'm the king of this groove with the catchy hook. Got the ladies moving and the fellas shook. Just down the boulevard with the top down low. Music blasting loud, feeling the flow. Neon lights flicker in the night's embrace. Lost in the moment, in this rhythmic chase. Catching glances from strangers as I pass them by. In the city of dreams, where stars light up the sky. Every step, every verse takes me closer to the high.